is finally back, and even more excited than that, I have a very, very special guest today. Chloe is joining us for this Old World debut, so thank you Games Workshop for sending us our preview copies. But I'm running the Wood Elves today because this is my favourite army in the game. This is the faction I always play on Total War. So I want to take the Wood Elves, and we've got an awesome mission lined up today which just looks absolutely stunning on our nostalgic board, and we had so much fun in creation of not only the table but the terrain and also getting all these miniatures ready. So Chloe is going to be playing the Tomb Kings today, which I'm very excited about because that's coming straight out of the box. So in the Wood Elf army today, I've got a Glade Lord, and I'm going to give him the Spear of Twilight, which we're going to come on to later. But I had some points left over, and I thought, why not better than take some magical weapons? Then I've also got a Way Watcher. He's got the Bow of Lorien, which means he can just do loads of extra attacks with some really good armor penetration, which will hopefully come in handy. Then I've got 2 units of Dryads, a bigger unit of 15, a smaller unit of 9. I've then got 3 units of 10 of the Deepwood Scout Archers because for me they are just awesome. I've then also got 1 unit of Wild Riders. Now these are probably some of my favourite models from the range, riding their deers and their elks. And yeah, that pretty much concludes my army list.
Hi, I'm Chloe. I've been invited here today to play with Steve. He asked me what army I wanted to play, and it was pretty much an obvious answer for me. It was Tomb Kings. Massive nostalgia for me. They were the first army I ever collected, and I still even have one of the old books. So I was pretty excited when it got mentioned that they were coming back. To run you through my list, I'm using the contents of the Tomb Kings box today. I've got 2 units of 20 skeleton spearmen. I've then got 2 units of 16 archers. I've got 1 unit of 8 skeleton riders with spears, another unit of 8 skeleton riders with bows. Onto that, I've then got 3 chariots. Also, I've got a Tomb King on foot who is going to sit in the unit of spearmen, and then I've also got the Hierophant on Necklith Bone Dragon, which I'm very excited about. I didn't have any extra points today to take any magical items, so that concludes my list.
Today we have got an incredible mission. It's called the Lonely Tower, and we've looked at the terrain that we've got and we felt like this would be the most appropriate mission. And the object of this mission is to be trying to hold the tower at the end of the game. So whoever's got the most amount of models closest to the tower is going to get an additional 200 victory points. So that is all up for grabs in today's game, and I cannot wait for us to get stuck in. Now, as a quick reminder, this is our very first battle report with the Old World, and we may get a couple of rules wrong. This is a very early edition for us, and our playing experience is very minimal, so we really hope you enjoy this one. Let us know in the comments if you have enjoyed this one, and if you would like to see us make more Old World content going forward in the future. Make sure you like, subscribe and all the rest of it, but most importantly, we'd love to know your honest feedback. We've deployed Chloe.
Everything is down. The Tomb Kings are ready to claim the crumbling tower for themselves.
Yeah, obviously there's been a lot of emphasis on how important this tower is.
Yeah.
I can't understand why.
Yeah, I'm not sure it really should be on the housing market, if I'm honest.
No, it's in disarray. However, doesn't matter because it's all up for grabs today.
Oh.
Next thing that needs to happen is we need to roll off to see who is going to go first. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to roll another 6.
Don't do that. Oh. Oh. I've rolled a 6.
Oh, we literally done the opposite of earlier.
Okay.
Are you going to take first turn?
Absolutely.
Thought you would.
I'm going to fill the sky with arrows.
That's meant to be like
the sun.
Tomb King vibe, and you're like literally just stealing it.
Sorry.
Knockoffs? Knockoff Wood Elf?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wood Elf, turn 1, coming up next. I've got turn 1, and this is going to be absolutely awesome. I'm so excited to use my Wood Elves. So this turn, what I want to do is basically, I think, take advantage of the fact that Chloe's put those scouting archers a little bit, I think, too close to my Wild Riders. So I'm going to go after them this turn and really try and get my Wild Riders to kill those skeleton horses, and then I'm just going to fill the sky full of arrows and bring down the rain onto as many of the other skeleton riders with the spears, because I do not want them charging my archers. That's one thing I've learned, is that archers don't like to be charged by cavalry. Okay, Chloe, so we're in my strategic phase now. I don't actually really have many command abilities.
Okay.
But if I did, this is when I would do them.
Of course.
I also don't have any magic phase, so I'm going to go straight on to my movement phase. And the first thing that I need to do is declare charges.
Cool, so that's at the start of our movement phase now.
And I'm going to try and get a cheeky charge onto here.
Go on then.
All right, so my Wild Riders, they move 9, and then I roll 2 dice, and I pick the highest. And this unit has a really super cool rule that allows them to charge a little bit further as well on another d6 roll. So, 2 dice. I mean,
I think they're getting in.
I've just rolled the big 6 and then an additional 1. So I am moving a total. Well, I'm within 14.
Yeah.
So even with
Straight
a pivot
in.
move, I'm good. I'm straight in there. Okay, and we'll just form those ranks up.
So at this stage, is this where I declare any charge reactions or not?
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Cool.
Is there anything you would like to do?
I would like to stand and shoot.
You're going to shoot.
Yeah. Just
Charge.
charge straight into them. I'm like, I better try and do something to hold the Bambis at bay.
Let's do it then.
Awesome.
Okay, so what you're going to need to do is roll a dice for each of the archers that can shoot.
Okay. And how in this does that work? We've got 2 ranks in there.
Just the
so
front rank.
Just be our front rank when we do it with these guys.
So Chloe, it's going to be 4 shots. What are you hitting on?
I think it's 5s, if I remember correctly. I don't think I suffer any modifiers,
You're
which
right.
is quite a cool rule for the Tomb Kings across the board.
It is, yeah.
But they are still hitting on 5. So
Yeah.
we got 1.
You got 1 hit.
1.
All
That's
right.
pretty good going.
Now you got a wound though.
Oh.
So now you need a 4 because you're strength 3 against toughness 3.
That's
so
it.
It's 4s.
Ah, so close but so far.
It hit. It just hasn't hurted. It's just
Exactly.
pinged
Just
off
sort
the
of like
antler.
pinged off the antler, went straight over, and we're like, oh,
Who cares?
we're meant to be renowned archers, and we missed.
Yeah. Well, there we go. You are only a skeleton.
It's
You're
true.
not quite the wood elf that I am. So I'm going to see if I can do better with my shooting phase. But before I get onto that, I need to just move the rest of my models.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Movement phase complete. It's time to go on to the shooting phase.
You're looking a little bit closer now. I'm not quite sure how much I like this, and I'm just going to kind of hope that your shooting goes as well as mine did earlier.
Yes. Well, you can
For the
only
benefit of my skeleton.
you can only hope because my archers they're made of some good stern stuff.
Yeah, I mean...
I've kept them still so that I don't suffer any negatives.
Okay.
However, you are at long range, which means I'll be suffering a -1 to hit to my ballistic skill.
No problem.
Now, normally I'd hit on a 3, so that means I'm going to be hitting on 4 onto any target that I shoot. And I'm going to put the first 10 archers. They've got a range of 32, so I'm easily in range of this unit of horses.
No problem.
Now, I've got a certain arrow that allows me to, every time I roll a 6 to hit, I automatically wound you, okay?
Ooh, okay.
All right, so we've got 10 shots, 3, 6, 9, and 10. Here we go. So I'm looking for 4s. Archers onto horses. Okay, so I've got 2 of them special hits, but a lot of misses.
Ooh. I'm not sure they... I've not been training very well, have they?
No,
A bit lackluster.
they'll do better.
Have a
It's
word.
early days, all right? It's early days. So just 2 armor saves,
Straight
then, please.
through.
Yeah.
Awesome. There's no modifying to the armor save or anything like that for this. So let's see. So 1 goes through. But what we'll do is we will take that one out, give this a reroll, and see if we can
Stand back up.
get a mighty big 6.
No.
No, unfortunately, that is one of them removed.
Okay. Okay, Chloe. So obviously we resolved the others, and I have killed 3 of your horses.
Yeah, I tried my best. Unfortunately, the regen just didn't want to kick in, so 3 of them are forever dust at the moment.
But it's not over yet. I've got the Way Watcher with the Bow of Lauren, which is a magical item, and I get the number of shots equal to my attacks.
Okay.
I've got 2 attacks, I'm going to get 2 shots, and this one has armor penetration 2 arrows. So, okay, I've got 2 hits. Now I'm strength 4, which means with my bows, I'm strength user, not like a normal type of bow.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm winning on 3s, and I've got a really cool ability where I can put these shots onto any of your models, so I can actually pick out your sergeant.
Snipe him out.
But I failed to wound.
Gutted.
He lives today.
What a shame.
What a shame.
What a shame.
Okay, so that concludes my shooting phase. On to the combat phase. We've only got one. Now, who determines who's going to fight first is really important. So, because I've got a higher initiative than you, baseline, and then I get +3 because I've charged over a certain distance.
Charged a very long distance.
I certainly have.
You get the maximum
Initiative.
improvement. Yep.
Yeah. And because some of the other abilities that I have also give me additional something like Elven reflexes, which means I get +1 to the first combat. So I'm going to be fighting before you are.
Of course.
So I'm hitting on 3s, Chloe, because
Yeah.
my weapon skill compared to yours. A few misses in there.
Happy to see some ones in there. That's okay.
Now I'm wounding on 3s,
Yeah.
and any successful will kill model. Okay.
Ooh.
So we've got 4, 7. 7 regenerations.
That's not too bad. We got 1 in there, so that is
6 dead.
Unfortunately wiped out, which...
But then I've got the Elks. So Chloe, you've got 2 saves to make. So now you've got 1 guy that can fight and his skeleton horse. So you've got 2 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s.
Let's see if he can get some revenge for his friends. So we got 1 goes through.
Sadly not.
No wounds.
Sadly not. Okay. So that's the combat resolved. Now we need to figure out what actually happens in the combat resolution step.
Awesome.
Okay, Chloe, so I've killed, and including the model that you did regenerate,
Yeah.
I've killed 8 models because I've done 8 wounds. I've also got a banner which gives me +1, so I'm on a combat resolution score of 9.
Compared to my 0, so I think it is
Yes.
pretty much blatant win for the Wood Elves on that one.
Now, because you've got unstable and you have the regeneration, there is a chance that you're going to lose the models. Okay, normally you would, but you could if you roll all 9.
I roll 9
6
sixes
up
right now.
You might survive. Let's do it. Come on. I mean, it's not a bad effort.
that was pretty good. In
Yeah.
any other situation, that would have been a great roll.
So unfortunately, he's dead.
He's a goner. He's going to go join his friends.
And then I'm just going to pivot my models ever so slightly in a reform move.
And a reform move is what you get to do at the end of combat, isn't it? If there's nobody left to fight.
You got it.
Awesome.
Okay, so that concludes my turn. I'm going to go into your strategic phase.
My turn next.
Okay, so I was actually pretty happy with how that went. Those Wild Riders are absolutely awesome. I was a little bit disappointed with only killing 4 of those riders, but hopefully 4's enough. Kill another 4 next turn. They should be dead pretty soon, so kind of happy with that. So on to Chloe's turn next, and I'm actually so excited to see what the Tomb Kings do, and this is one of the best things about a brand new game, and also when you're playing new armies, it's just that kind of learning about what everything does and that experimental phase, which is just awesome.
So that's the end of turn 1. Unfortunately, the Wood Elves put in a pretty impressive display. They got a charge early. They took some horses out with their shooting. Thankfully, my regen came in quite handy, so I didn't lose all of the horses in the first unit. So I think this turn, it's just about the Tomb Kings trying to answer back. I think there's potentially going to be a little charge that I might be able to pull off, so we might be able to get a bit of revenge for that turn 1. It's the Tomb King's turn. Let's see if they can do some damage back to the Wood Elves after that turn 1. So, unlike Steve, I actually do have the strategic phase because I've got some heroes. We've got 2 in here, one hiding there in the unit, and obviously the Hierophant. So, Tomb Kings have got a rule called Arise, and I have to declare which hero is doing that for them. So, it's going to be the Hierophant. He gets to pick a unit within 12. Basically, I'm going to see if I can bring some skeletons back.
Okay, that doesn't sound good to me.
It's pretty straightforward as well. So we've already looked. The unit within 12 and the one that has lost models is the horse unit over here. And basically what happens is you take the wizard level.
Yep.
So I have a level 3 wizard.
Yep.
And add 1.
Okay.
So magically, those
Great.
3 that you killed earlier get to come back.
Brilliant.
So I will just go and grab them and pop them back on here.
I can't believe she's just brought back all of those skeleton horses. I don't know how I'm ever going to kill them.
So the models are back on the board. I could do some magic in this phase. However, I'm out of range, so no magic this turn.
All right, so next up, movement phase?
Next up, movement.
Okay, are you going to make any charges?
No, there will be no charges this turn.
Lucky for me.
Yeah.
All right, so movement phase coming up next.
So movement done, we're going to do some shooting. This unit here is going to shoot into the Dryads. The unit hasn't moved, so volley fire will mean a full rank and half a rank, so 12 shots. So I'm hitting you on 5s. There would normally be a -1 modifier due to the range.
But
however,
you're a Tomb King.
we don't care.
No. Okay, that's pretty
Not
good.
bad, not bad.
Pretty good.
Pretty happy with that.
Okay, now you've got strength 3 bows.
Yep.
I am toughness 4, so you need 5s to wound. 2 saves to make.
Quite as good.
So I've got 6 up saves here. That's 1. Now I'd also have regeneration
Now you're
a little bit
copying
like
me,
I
yeah.
know. Do I stand back up? I don't. So I do lose 1 of my trees.
So moving on, we're going to have the next unit of archers shoot, and they are going to go into the Wild Riders. So another 12 shots. Again, hitting on 5.
Pretty good here.
We're doing well on the hitting. I just kind of need it to convert into the wounding as well.
So this time you need 4s to wound, because I'm only toughness 3.
A little bit better.
Okay, I've got 2
Two again.
saves to make. Now I've got light armor and I've got a shield, so I'm on a 5+ save.
Nice.
Okay, I've made 1, and I've also got tribal tattoos, which means I get a 6-up ward. So come on, play on tabletop. Don't fail me now. Oh, 1 dead.
1 dead. Next up, the chariots are also going to shoot into the Wild Riders.
Okay.
So hitting on 5s. 1, and you were T3, same as me, so 4s. That's 1.
Okay, I need another 5+ save here. There it is. Stags aren't going down too quickly.
No, they're not. They're a little bit more substantial than mine. So on to the last shooting attack, which is actually going to come from the dragon.
Okay.
And it's going to use a template. So having put the template over, 3 are definitely hit. I need to roll 4-ups for the 2 that were partially covered.
Let's do it. 1 is, 1 isn't.
So that's 4 in total.
Yep.
It's a strength 3
Toughness
attack.
4, so you need 5s. It's 2 there. These instantly kill me because I'm not going to get an armor save because it's armor penetration 2, but I still can regenerate
Oh,
on
you
6s.
regen, yes.
No regeneration from me, so that is 2.
Couple more dryads down.
Couple of trees down.
Because there's no combat phase, that concludes the Tomb Kings turn 1.
All right, so now we're on to Wood Elves turn 2.
Turn 1 was a cautious turn for the Tomb Kings. Made a little bit of movement, but didn't want to leave myself too open for charges in Steve's turn 2. There was a few casualties. I didn't kill as many Wild Riders as I would have liked, but some damage has been done, so we'll see what happens next.
So Chloe's played this quite tentatively, and I know why. I think it's so that she can get the charge, and obviously doesn't want to be charged by me, so I kind of get that. So it's going to make me have some very difficult decisions to make next turn, because if I fail my charges, I am just guaranteeing her to have the charge. And obviously that makes such a big difference when it comes to the fight phase. So I'll have to really see what I'm going to do in my next turn. Let's take a moment to appreciate Colourforge, our fantastic sponsor. Their range of spray paints has become our go-to for making our miniatures come to life quickly and efficiently. The quality and variety of colours they offer are truly unmatched, providing a smooth application for stunning effects every time. Check out Colourforge for your next hobby project. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought. So, I need to try and kill these cavalry again. So I think the plan this turn, try and now kill. I've learned that I need to completely wipe the units. I can't just even leave 1 alive. So that's what I'm going to try and do. All the archers into those cavalry. And I think I can do a cheeky flank charge here with my Wild Riders. I don't know if Wild Riders can kill chariots. And I didn't lose too many from Chloe's turn. So I think that's what we're going to do. We might even see a flank charge. My strategic phase of turn 2, I've got nothing to do.
Same as turn 1.
Got no powers, so it's all about moving, charging, and then shooting. So I have 1 charge to make, and it's going to be my cavalry unit, and I'm going to charge into your chariots, because I don't want them charging me. Okay, are we ready? I've rolled 2 5s again.
These guys know they don't mess about at all.
I get an additional 5.
Safely in.
They are safely in, and then I'm going to hit the flank, which is going to be there, because that was what was visible to me on the charge. There we go. So that's that charge move. I'm probably going to move some other units around, so that will be coming up next. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do for shooting is this unit hasn't moved, and they're now within half range. So that means I'm not going to suffer that -1 to hit modifier. So I'm hitting on 3s here, but my Bowlord hits on 2. He's like the sergeant of the squad. Cool. So we're looking for 2s and 3s. And those 6s, all to Bowlord, still missed. Not the best. Wounding here on 4s.
Ooh.
Okay, only 1 save to make.
1 save to make, and there's no modifiers, so it'll be my 5 up.
Followed by 6 up.
No, definitely not what we needed, so that's 1 good.
Okay, next unit, they have moved, but they are within half range. It's just modified by 1. Not great there, so we're looking for 4s, only 2 wounds, but 1's on your normal armor save, and that is a 6 for armor vein, so that's going to be on a 6+ save.
So we'll do the normal one.
5 up fails, and the 6 up also fails.
Wrong way around.
And then you get 2 regenerations.
Yeah.
2 dead. Okay, so my final unit of archers. I'm not holding my breath here. This unit, they've moved, and they're also over half, so they're actually a -2 modifier.
Okay, wow. At least the captain hit in that unit this time.
He absolutely did. 4s, 2 saves, but 1's a 6. So 1 6 up save and 1 5 up save.
So we'll do the 6 up. Nope.
5 up. Cool. Okay.
So the 5 up has been saved. And
1
then I'll
regeneration.
Regen on the 6 up. Nope. So another 1 down.
Okay, then I've got a Glade Lord, and he's going to shoot. He hits, and he does wound because he's slightly stronger.
Is there any modifier?
No, he has got AP2 arrows, so my penetration by 2 is.
So that will take me to 7.
Kills 1.
So I
Regenerate.
Regen on a 6.
Okay.
Another 1 down.
Finally, my Way Watcher. He's got 2 shots because he's got a special bow. He's got 2 hits. Now looking for 3s here. That is 2 wounds, AP2, so they instantly die unless you can regenerate. Okay, 2 more gone. All right, I'll take it. So it's just, and he can select the sergeant to die.
Okay, so we're selecting the...
Get rid of that sergeant.
He is off.
One other model of your choice. That was a slog.
I love that you fired everything. And this one guy is like, no, I'm still here.
Okay, so not quite lucky enough to kill that last horse. He's just loving life there.
He's holding on for dear life.
Unfortunately for me. However, we do have the Wild Riders into the chariots. Okay, so...
Not feeling the best about this situation after how the Wild Riders were turn 1.
Are we ready? My initiative is going to be higher than yours because of the charge move. Here we go. We're looking for 3s. So I'm looking for 3s to wound here. So I've done 7 wounds. What is your save?
So it's 5 up, and did you say it's AP2?
It is.
So unfortunately that is straight onto the regen then. Not bad.
All right, pretty good there. So you take 4 damage, and how many wounds do they have each?
So they've got 3 wounds each, so that's a whole 1 gone, and 1 down to 2 wounds.
Okay, next thing I need to do is I can see if I can kill this chariot with my steeds. So 4 attacks. Okay, I've got 1 hit there, no wounds. So now it's over to you.
Time for the steeds to hit back. I'm looking for 5s, then 4s.
Okay. 1 hit.
1 hit, he's ready, and a 4, please.
No wounds. Okay. Okay, so the combat resolution, I have done a total of 7 wounds.
Quite a few there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And I hit you in the flanks, that's 8, and I've got a banner which is 9. And you've got...
I have actually got a banner, so I do get 1 in the combat resolution, which means I need to take 8 regen checks.
Because of the unstable rule.
Because of my unstable rules.
6 ups.
6s. Oh,
Okay.
no, that's really bad, I think, in this situation, unfortunately. I think, so we've got one on, 2 wounds left, so
Yep.
he's gone. Then you literally
Combat is
you
brutal.
literally double kill the last chariot, so that's the unit wiped.
Combat is brutal. So I've just done my pivot move and my reform. That concludes my turn. I'm actually pretty happy about it because I was pretty scared of those chariots.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a shame. I wanted to be slightly aggressive, but it did unfortunately leave them open for that charge.
And
So
I just rolled big on the charge.
Yeah,
so-
I mean that was a hefty charge, and a lot of wounds went in. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens next.
But you've still got Mr. Cavalry left.
He's like holding on. Some of his friends might come back. You know, you never know.
Hopefully not. Okay, so I made that flanking charge as we saw, and that was absolutely awesome. I did not expect those Wild Riders to destroy 3 chariots. Them Wild Riders, they're pretty good.
That was a pretty good turn for Steve with that charge into the chariots. I wanted to be a bit aggressive, but unfortunately it left the flank open, so kind of on me for that one. But on the balance of things, Steve's shooting was kind of a bit lackluster that turn, so I think I'm really lucky with that. I've got 1 horse, he's holding on for dear life. Hopefully some of his friends are going to come back, and I'm just going to use that unit to really annoy Steve. I'm going to try and make sure he can't kill it. Strategic phase for the Tomb Kings. I'm going to select the Hierophant again, and we are going to bring back some of those horsemen. So another 4 back on the board.
My friends.
Yeah.
My friends are back.
Bit of deja vu going on here, I think, isn't there?
I feel like I've shot them before.
So this turn, I'm actually in range for some magic.
Okay.
So we've got 2 spells that we're going to pull off here.
What are you doing first?
I'm going to go with the Incantation of Desiccation. Sounds lovely, doesn't it?
No.
And it's going to go onto this Dryad unit here. It's got a casting value of 10.
Okay.
So I roll 2d6 and add my wizard level.
Which is 3. Okay, so you rolled a 7 in total. So you've got 6 here, plus 3,
Yep.
which is 9.
So I'm just out,
So it's going to fail.
which is unfortunate.
Yes.
But you know what? We've got another spell. So it's casting value 10 again. So let's see if we pull it off, and I'll explain what it does.
Let's do it.
Let's roll for the spell. There we go. So we got an 8 there.
Okay, I've got
Plus-
no way to deny it either.
No.
Okay, because otherwise if I did, I would have to use one of my wizards and try and roll over this, adding my level.
Yep.
I don't have any, so it goes off. What happens?
So this is Curse of Years, and it's going to go onto this Dryad unit here.
Okay,
You will now be -1 to your movement, weapon skill, and your toughness characteristic for the rest of this turn.
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good, isn't
That
it?
takes me to toughness 3.
Yeah, because bearing in mind they're toughness 4, so I really wanted to bring them down
Yeah.
so that we're on a bit more of a equal
I like
level
it.
there.
So charges, are you making any charges?
I am definitely going to make some charges. So we're going to start off here with these guys, and we are going into the Dryads. So looks like we're definitely in there because we pick our highest, add the movement. They've got 8, so
Yeah.
they're going in.
Okay, great. Now you've done that, that means my skirmish unit can move up to their movement distance to basically snap into combat with you, and I need to get base to base. So he'll just move to there. These guys will move up, and they will start to form a rank because they won't be able to get into base to base contact with you.
That makes sense. Next charge is going to be the Dragon.
I don't think you can fail this, so just
Yeah,
move him
I
in.
was going to say, no point in rolling, so let's just move him in. And obviously you need to do the same with your Dryads.
Yep.
We can do that in a moment. So this skeleton unit is going to also charge into the Dryads. So we're
the
looking
flank.
at a flank here. So I think it's about a 7, is it, we got there?
No, because I have to move a little bit closer. You need
Ooh.
a 6.
Okay, so let's see what we can do.
You're in. Easy.
Comfortably in there with a little bit of wiggle room for the pivot that is going to be required. Shooting time. This unit are going to go into the Wild Riders. Want to try and get rid of some of them. 12 shots because of volley fire.
Yep.
So hitting you on 5.
Just the one hit then. Just the one this time. Not so good.
Not quite what I needed into them. So I am strength 3 to your toughness
3, so
3.
4.
So we're going for a 4.
Okay,
At
that's
least it's a
6.
wound.
All right, so I've got a 5+ save. I fail it, but I've got that.
Oh, you got your
tribal-
tattoos.
Got my
haven't you? Yeah.
tattoos. No. You
Unfortunately,
do
they
kill a
didn't help.
rider.
Do you know what? I'll take that for a unit of skeletons taking out a whole Wild Rider. I think that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's all right.
Too bad, is it?
All right, that.
Next up is going to be this unit. They have moved, so they're going to lose their volley fire, so it's going to be 8 shots. And they're going to go into...
Archers at the front?
Yeah, the archers there,
Yeah.
I think. So, again, 5s. 5s again. Unfortunately,
Okay.
not so lucky. That concludes the shooting phase, so now we're going to go into combat.
Where would you like to start?
I think the cool one would be to start with the dragon.
I agree.
So, attacks. I've got the guy on top, he's going to get 2 attacks. I've got the dragon gets 5 attacks.
Okay.
So they're both going to be hitting on 4s, but I'll still roll them separately because it's a bit different to wound.
All right. Go in.
4s. So complete whiff on the guy on top, but I
Okay.
think the dragon is where the actual
Yeah.
attacks are. So he gets 5. So let's see if he's feeling a bit more.
And what's the weapon skill?
So his weapon skill is
4.
4. So hitting you on 4s.
Yep.
Wow. These dice not really going in my favour today, unfortunately.
However, didn't you reduce my weapon skill by 1 earlier?
I did.
So that 3 will hit.
Actually, the 3 can come back in.
Nice. And that was that because of that magic power.
It
Okay,
was.
so 2 potential wounds then.
Yep. So I'll be wounding on 2s because the dragon is strength 6.
And you reduce my toughness by 1. Okay.
Toughness. So that is 2 wounds that have gone through.
Armor penetration.
8
2?
and 2, yeah.
Okay. So no save, so it's just regenerations on 6s. Nothing.
5.
Okay, so that is my rank gone. Yeah, so no rank bonus for me now.
No.
So my attack's back. Obviously, you've killed some of them from the front, but I'm looking for 4s. Oh, it's not bad.
Okay, yeah. Wow, they're feeling
Bit
a
stronger
bit
than you.
upset, aren't they?
5s to wound, though. Okay, that's 2 wounds, please.
Cool.
No
Is
AP.
there any AP on that? So
Nope.
I believe I've got a 4-up on
Yep.
there because I've got dragon bone armor full plate. So let's go.
Sounds good. 1.
1 goes through.
Okay.
5-up regen for the dragon. Unfortunately, that is a wound through onto the dragon. I think he's got 9 overall.
8 left
so
then.
He'll have 8 left. So there's one more attack that the dragon gets at initiative 1, which is Stomp, which is going to be D6 automatic hits.
Let's do it. 2.
2.
Okay, so you now need 2s to wound because it's strength 6. All right, here we go then.
Come on. Oh, feeling a bit better on the Stomp
6
there.
up saves. 1 save.
Nice.
Now I need a
Regen.
regeneration. Oh!
Oh, no!
But that will count for obviously combat resolution.
Yes, exactly. So that's all good.
Okay, so in total you've killed 3 models for combat resolution, or 2 plus 1 for the regen, and I've done 1. Okay? I don't have a banner. I don't have any rank bonus.
Nothing else to...
So you will win by 2. Now I've got a rule which means I'm stubborn, so I'm just going to back off a little bit, and then you've got the opportunity to follow up into combat with me or stay off, and it's totally up to you.
So I'm going to keep coming after you, so the dragon is going to catch up with the dryads. Next up, this unit of spearmen are going to attack the dryads. I am going to declare a challenge, though, with my champion. Are you going to accept?
Well, I suppose I should.
It'd be the
Otherwise,
civil thing to do. It's a polite invitation.
well, otherwise I'm not going to get to fight. And if you didn't, I was going to
know.
challenge you, and then your lord could only kill one of my models. So I like what you've done there.
Very important.
Okay, so that challenge is going to happen. My sergeant and your sergeant, they can go to one
Luke's
side.
gonna have a mosey on over there.
Yeah, we can have a sergeant off. In the meantime, your lord's going to go first, right?
Yep. So it goes in initiative order, and that is where we're going to start. So he gets 4 attacks.
Okay.
He's going to be hitting you on 3s.
Like it. What he's hit?
Oh, he's ready.
Yeah.
He's also very easily going to be wounding on 3s.
Okay. 3.
Not too bad. I'll take that. Dropping 1.
He's got armor penetration 1, so I'm not
Yep.
going to get a save. I'm straight onto reanimation.
So you regen.
None. Okay, so that is 3
So
gone.
he wipes out 3 in 1 fell swoop.
Very nice.
So usually we would go in initiative order, which would mean the skeleton horse is next, but for ease, we're just going to deal with this whole unit of spearmen and the challenge first. Makes it a bit simpler.
Okay, so you're charged.
So we're going to do the challenge.
Yeah, let's do it. So 2 attacks.
2 attacks. So I'm going to be hitting on 4s here, so a little bit trickier.
1 hit.
But 1 hit.
5
and
to
then
wound.
5s.
Yeah. Nothing.
No.
Okay.
Bit of a whiff of a challenge there.
All right.
And then the skeletons.
So 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. 1 hit, nice. 5s to wound. No wounds this time.
Oh, no.
So no saves to make or no regenerations. And then we're on to the horses.
Yep. So I think they get a single attack each for the riders. I think
5.
we've got all of them in there.
Yep.
So
Hitting on 4s.
hitting on 4s, same as the spearmen. And they are whiffing today, unfortunately.
And you're wounding on 5s. No wounds there.
So 4s and 4s for the guys sitting on top.
Yep. Okay, 3 hits there.
Not too
Nice.
bad.
2 wounds. They're going to go straight through because it's AP1
AP1,
on the
yep.
charge. 6 up wards. No wards for me. 2 die. So my attack's back. My sergeant, can he kill yours?
Finish the duel.
2 hits. Come on. That is no wounds.
They were having a bit of a sad duel over there, I think.
Right, I'm absolutely hating these horses.
Yep.
So I'm going to try and kill them. Yeah. And I've hit 3 times,
Excuse
sorry.
me, not killed him yet. Kitten
Sorry.
here.
1 wound.
1 wound. Is there any AP from the dryad?
No.
Cool.
Does you-
Fortunately, not
do you
on the armor.
regenerate?
So let's see if we can regen on a 6-up.
No.
No.
Okay.
So you do manage to take 1 out again.
Okay, Chloe, you've won combat by quite a lot. I've only done the 1 wound. You've killed 5 of mine.
A lot went, yeah.
So I'm just going to back off my 3 inches and use my stubborn ability. And you have the opportunity now to obviously follow up with one of your units.
Yeah, I think this time I'm going to stay where I am.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it simple.
All right.
That concludes the turn for me. Pretty happy with how that went. Over to you. Not a bad turn 2 for the Tomb Kings. I've got some charges in there. Unfortunately, maybe didn't kill as many of the Dryads as I would have liked, but enough was done. Pretty happy with it. I've just got to kind of hope that Steve doesn't have a really strong punch back now in his next turn.
So the combats didn't go quite as well as I wanted, but probably to be expected. I've used that stubborn ability, fell back in good order, and basically now we're in a stage where they're still holding the line and I've got another turn to do some work. But before we continue, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, The Outpost. If you're looking for great deals on your miniatures, paints and gaming supplies, we've got you covered. Their wide variety of exceptional service makes them the go-to destination for all hobby needs. So don't wait, check out The Outpost today. Link in the description below. I really want to put those Wild Riders into more combats, and those Salt Skeleton Archers there are just sitting pretty ready for a nice charge. So that's what we're going to try and do this turn, and then it's time to get the Glade Lord in action. Let's see if he can finish off those cavalry, and then of course I just need to do as much damage with my bows as I possibly can. That's the plan. Okay, Chloe, my turn 3.
I think it's going to be quite crucial this turn.
I think so.
I'm going to kind of hope you whiff a little bit.
Well, you can hope. Okay, so charges first. As you know, I've got no magical strategy. Then we're going to go with the Wild Riders into your Spearmen. Now, because I'm so close, you can't stand and shoot.
No, which is a shame because it would have been nice to have tried.
I made it.
I mean, it doesn't shock me. You're rather up in their faces, so
They're going to go in.
go in.
All right, so the next charge I'm going to make is my Glade Lord.
Okay.
The Glade Lord is going to charge into these skeletons. Okay. He's also made it.
Nice.
So I want to get rid of those horses. And then this unit here of the Dryads are also going to charge into the skeleton on horse as well. And I'm just going to leave this unit open so that I can basically shoot them with all the archers. Yeah.
That makes sense.
And that's actually going to conclude my movement phase.
Nice and rapid.
Yeah, because I don't want to move any of these guys, so I get the best
They're
ballistic
doing
skill.
a good enough job just sitting there, really, aren't they? So
Yeah. Shooting phase next.
do it.
First unit into your Spearmen. Okay, so
no modifiers for you because you didn't move.
3s and 2s for the red dice. 4s. That is
Bad.
6 saves, please.
Is there any AP on those again?
No, so
There's
just
not,
5
is there?
up.
So 5 up.
Okay, 2 saved.
Managed to save 2, and then we'll do the regens.
Yep. None.
Nope, so that is 4 from that unit.
Okay, so next up will be the next unit.
Gosh, your guys are
Okay.
they're good.
Another 5
Another
for me,
5.
please, from the second unit.
So 5s again.
Oh, that was better saves
Not
there.
too bad that time.
6s regen.
So 6s. So we lost 6 so far. We lost 4 to your first ones.
final unit.
volley.
Okay, so that 6 set is additional AP. So you've got 1 6-up save, please. Okay, and then 4 5-up saves. Oh, wow.
That was good.
Okay, so
I'll
1
get the
regeneration.
Regen on that one.
Yep.
Not so good,
Alright.
unfortunately. So that's 7 skeletons in total that have been.
And now it's
Hit
time for
there.
the Way Watcher.
Is she going in there too? Is she declaring a specific target or going for the unit?
I'm going to try and kill the sergeant off if the first model I kill, yeah. So 2 hits.
No.
No wounds from the Way
wasn't-
Watcher.
She wasn't feeling it today, but
No.
there's still 7. 7 taken from a rather large.
I'll take it. I'll take
large
it.
volley of arrows there.
Right, well, that's my shooting phase. So now it's up for the combat phase. And I want to start here against these cavalry. I'm actually going to issue a challenge with my sergeant into yours. Would you like to accept?
I'm going to accept, yes, of course.
Okay, so they'll just
Seems the honourable thing to do
they'll
between
just go
tree
over
and
there. And then my Glade Lord, he's going to go first. He gets 4 attacks, so I'm hitting on 3s.
Let's go for it.
Only 2 hits. All right, it's not great. Then we need. I always read on a 3 because this is a magical Spear of Twilight. Okay, that is 2 AP2, so they will.
2, so we're straight onto the regen there.
Yeah.
And
2 dead.
Unfortunately, that's 2 dead.
Okay, so next up is the regular 2 Dryads. 2 hits. 1 wound.
Okay. Is there any AP on them? There isn't.
There is no AP.
So 5 up.
You love it.
Loving life.
And then my sergeant now. 3 hits. 2 wounds. Okay, could regenerate here. Need another 6. No, okay.
So close.
So the sergeant has killed the sergeant.
Yeah, the jewel, he is battered back to the dust.
You've got 1 guy left
He's
to
still
fight.
there though. So 1 attack back from the skeleton rider.
Yep.
I think he's going to be hitting, if I remember
4s.
correctly, on 4s. He's not done it. He does get his steed.
Yep.
So let's see if the steed is feeling a bit more.
No.
No, clearly
Okay.
not.
So you're going to lose combat here.
Yeah, big time.
Yep. And you'll lose by a total of 4.
4. Yep,
But you've got a standard save 3.
3.
Okay.
So I've got to roll 3 dice, try and make the regens.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can stay around. 3 6s.
No, he's just died.
Fortunately not.
My Dryads just doing a nice little protection there.
It's in their next prey.
Right, next up we're going to go with the other combat that I feel nice about is the
These wild riders. Gosh. I mean, I'm predicting at least half a unit here. Come on.
Hopefully all of them. All right, they miss. And then we are looking for 3s here. Okay, so that is
Too bad.
5 dead because of the AP. So 5 straight onto your
5 straight into
regenerations.
regen.
5
Ooh,
gone.
Unfortunately. And then
3 steeds.
See?
1 hit. 1 wound from a steed.
No AP on that though.
No,
is there?
6 up saves. Regeneration.
Well,
Okay,
No.
so 6 dead.
6. Time to hit back. Gonna need 5s.
Yep. 1 hit.
One
Okay.
hit.
Falls to wound here.
4, so
Yep.
good.
He's
There we
wounded.
go.
Right, need a 5 or 6 for a save. No. Safety
Double
tattoos.
1, double 1.
Come on. Oh, it's the tattoos.
No, they finally came in
Whew.
and saved you there.
That's what you need.
That would have been embarrassing otherwise, you know.
Yeah,
Skeleton Archer just.
that would have been pretty embarrassing. Now, I've killed 6. You've not got a banner.
No banner. Didn't kill anyone. So
Right. So, difference of then 7. So you owe me 7 potential deaths, but you can regenerate
6s then.
6s. Okay.
Not as good as I would have hoped for,
No.
but we got 5 there.
5 dead, yeah.
Yep.
So I think that concludes all the combats. And over to your...
No. Surely we've got combat over here.
We don't need to do that
I mean,
one.
I think that's quite an important one,
Right.
personally.
Cool.
So
That's an opinion that you could have.
yeah, I think it's an opinion most people are going to agree with there.
Yeah, you might be right, actually.
So
Okay.
I guess we should do it.
We probably should, yeah. Right,
do it
dragon
for the-
time.
do it.
Right, well, my dryads are actually a
little
bit
bit-
faster now.
A little bit smarter than my dragons somehow. So over to you.
Okay, so I'm going to be hitting on 4s. Okay, now I'm wounding here on 5s. Okay, so that's 3 saves, please. No AP, so just on your 4 pluses.
Yes.
Oh, they find
It
the
is
weak spots.
Good thing that I've got some regen to
Yeah.
see if we can
5
claim
ups.
some of that back. Okay,
Just
all right,
2.
not too bad.
2 wounds.
So, I think I'm going to start with the guy on top. Again, he's got his 2 attacks. He's hitting on 4s.
1
He
hit.
gets 1.
Okay.
He then needs to wound you on 4s as well.
Okay.
No, he's lazy. He is a
Dragon
lazy
time.
guy. Dragon. Hitting on 3.
Yeah. Okay, a couple of misses in there. I like to see those ones. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
And then what's quite nice is wounding you on 2s though.
So all 1s would be great.
Yeah,
Just
all right.
all 1s.
It'd be quite impressive.
There's 2 1s.
Oh,
All right then. They go straight through.
do at least.
So I just need box
Regen.
scars.
Yep.
Come on. Oh, yes.
So
And-
now I've got 1 attack sequence left. We go to the initiative 1 stomp.
Go
So
on.
let's see how many hits we get.
5.
Ooh, it's not
5
bad.
automatic hits. Okay, good. I'm loving this.
So-
2s.
2s again.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm going to get some 6-up saves here.
I'm hoping you get none, really, if I'm honest.
Because there's no AP, is there?
I don't think so, no, unfortunately not.
No saves.
No save.
Okay. All regenerations. 1. So I've lost another 3. And another regeneration. So that's 4 for the...
It's up to a lot, doesn't it, when you got to try and remember the regens as well?
The regenerations can be tricky.
Yes.
So I've got... You've actually killed 6 for the purposes of reanimation. I've done 2.
2, you did 2. Yep.
So I lose by 4.
Yeah, no banners or anything like that in our units, so...
Lose by
yep,
4.
you lose by 4.
Okay, so I've lost the combat.
Yep.
I need to take a leadership check. I need to roll on 2 dice under my leadership, which is 8. Now, there's quite a big modifier. So depending on the result, we're going to see what happens.
Swinging it either way.
Yeah. Let's hope I can roll under. Okay, so that's a 7,
Okay.
which means because that is under my leadership, that's a
Appears okay at the moment.
Yes, but now we incorporate the modifier, which means all I'm going to do is basically fall back in what we call good order. I'm going to roll 2 dice, discard the lowest, I'm going to move that distance back, and then I'm basically going to regroup and rally at the end of that move.
No problem.
You can then kind of follow up back into combat or just pivot where you are. So here we go.
See how far you go.
3.
3.
So I'm just going to basically step back 3 inches here.
So I'm going to let the dryads go. The dragon is going to stay where he is.
Got that flame attack.
He's got that flame attack. You know, I'm going to get that template out again, a bit more nostalgia for us.
Absolutely. Okay, so that will then conclude my turn. So we're going to be over to your turn 3 next. Okay, so that wasn't too bad, killing off all of those cavalry. Finally, turns out, don't use your archers, use a Glade Lord. He clearly gets the job done. And I've done a massive dent to those skeleton archers, and I'm pretty happy with the casualties suffered there. So those Wild Riders still putting the work in, which is absolutely awesome. And yeah, just those bows chipping away, and I was actually kind of impressed by my little tree boys. Put a couple of wounds on that dragon. That's not to be sniffed at because he is very difficult to shift.
That's the end of Steve's turn. He had a pretty good turn there. He wiped out half of my archers unit with that Wild Riders. They're pretty mean. And he also finally got rid of that cavalry unit, which is a shame because I was enjoying winding him up, bringing them back. But on the other hand, I did manage to kill off a few of the dryads, so I think I might be able to clear those up in my next turn. Tomb Kings, turn 3. So we're going to go with some strategic stuff. I'm going to bring back some skeletons over here.
Here we go again.
So the Hierophant has been declared for that. So I
All
think...
my hard work.
I know, but, you know, I've got to come... Their saves aren't great, so I've got to try and bring them back somehow, haven't I? So for a unit, regular infantry, I get the wizard's level plus D3.
So 4 plus D3.
D3.
All right, then roll that dice. And a D3 is whatever this is basically halved. Cool. So you rolled a 3.
Yep, so maximum of the D3, thankfully, and I've got level 3, so that's 6 we've got coming back. Magic, so both spells are going to go into this unit of dryads here.
Okay.
Need to roll a 10.
Right. with your wizard level.
He's cast on a 10. So we'll start with Curse of Years.
Looking for a 7 on the dot.
Oh!
We got a perils!
Not good. That is not good.
This is a miscast.
Oh, we're about to find out if going down a black hole is still a thing in this game.
Okay, now you've done a miscast.
It's not good.
You now need to roll another 2 dice. And then we're going to consult the chart and find out what's happened.
Yeah, I think I just need anything but a double 1, maybe. I don't know.
Come on, double 1? Okay, so the 11. This is, I don't know how you've done this, Chloe,
I've gone
because...
from the absolute worst to the best outcome possible in this situation.
Yes.
So it's called Power Drain.
Now, do you want the good news or the bad news?
Let's have the good news. I think we need some.
So the good news is that you can... This power goes off.
Brilliant.
All right? So I can't stop it in any way. Even if I could, I can't. But the bad news is that although you're level 3 and you'd normally be able to cast 3 powers, this one does go off, but you can't cast any more this turn, okay?
Okay, so that's not the worst. No wounds suffered, no harm done. I'm happy with that.
So then, is that the end of the strategic
That's going to be
phase?
the end of it now, because I've cut myself short there.
Movement phase coming up.
Let's do it. Charge phase.
Let's do it.
No need to roll. I think we're pretty much...
Dragon's going into the Dryads, yep.
In there.
Now he's got the Curse of the Years
Now
off.
he's managed to not go down a black hole. These skellies are just going to kind of shuffle up a bit into the Dryads.
Finish them off.
And then this Spearman Skelly unit is going to come up here, I think.
Yeah.
Would they be going... What do you reckon that is from...
Well, they would snap into combat there, so you'd go into the Glade Lord, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, he's got some work to do.
There we go. And then we're going to have a pivot with the archers here.
Yep.
So it's just a very small, using pretty much their full 4-inch move to get there.
Okay, so shooting phase, what have you got?
So we're going to do this unit of archers, and we're going to go into the Wild Riders. We're just going to see if we can take a few more of them out. I'll only get front rank this time
because
I've moved. Fine.
3 hits.
Not too bad.
That's not too bad at all, actually.
Not with like how they've been today. I'll give them that.
Been today.
So I think it's
It's 4s.
4s, isn't it?
Yep, strength 3, toughness 3. 1 wound.
Yeah, 1 there for you.
5 up save.
Come on. Oh,
6 up for...
tattoos, safety tattoos.
Get your safety tattoos on. Oh, no way.
Not today. Managed to get one of them.
Okay, that's my musician gone.
Okay, cool. So you got your champion and your standard left. That's the end of the shooting phase. Let's move to the combat.
Where would you like to start?
I think it's got to be the dragon.
Okay.
He's had a bit of a turn, so let's see if we can actually do some damage.
Now you've charged over the 3 inches, so you will.
My initiative is
slightly higher than mine.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go then.
Yeah. So we got the 2 attacks from the guy on top.
Yep.
So I have Cursed of Years you. So you're
-1 weapon skill.
-1 weapon skill.
So 3 now.
So hitting you on 4s, I believe.
Yep.
1 hit. So 4s to wound. He is the
Shocking.
laziest guy ever. He just doesn't want to do anything.
He has
today.
brought back most of your army though.
Yeah, maybe that's worn him out a bit, and
Yeah.
he did just nearly fall down a black hole, so he's a bit stressed.
Yeah. Dragon time.
He's dragon. So hitting you on 3s with
Yep.
dragon.
Okay. 5 hits. All right.
Good.
2s to wound.
2s to wound.
Yep. Okay, this is the problem. This is the big problem. So
That's better.
6 regens, 3 die.
How many have we got left over there?
Right, well, that's 1 from the back rank gone. So I've got 4 models
4
left.
left.
Yep,
Okay, so it's all going to come down to the stomp, but you get to get attacked first.
I do actually, yeah. So I've got 3 models that can fight.
Yep.
And I've got hit on 4s because of my -1 weapon skill. Winning on 5s, that's 2 wounds,
okay.
please.
They're still being a bit
4 up
feisty,
saves.
So,
They're not dead yet.
no, so they're still packing a punch. They're fine.
Right, they're
Living
right.
life.
Cool. We don't talk about that. So,
Moving swiftly
stomp
on.
time.
Yep, stomp. Let's see.
How many attacks are you going to do?
So it's D6.
Like a 1 would be great.
Let's see if we can get the big 6. That
No,
would be.
I think you've wasted the 6s. 4.
Oh!
This could be perfect.
It could
Right,
be,
so you
it could
automatically
be.
hit 2s to wound.
2s to wound. So
Don't roll any ones.
watch me get 1/1 though. That will be the.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
There it is. Now, I've got 6 up saves here.
Oh.
I've got a save.
Okay. Okay.
reanimation.
Regen, yeah.
On 6s.
Oh.
Now, I lose basically 1,
Yep.
but 1's also kind of for your
For
the combat resolution.
purposes of, yeah.
So I've lost by 5.
Yes.
Okay. But how many wounds did I do to you? None, because you saved
Yeah,
them all.
sorry, yeah, you didn't do
So
any.
I have lost by 5. So I need to do that leadership check again.
I'm really hoping, fail it big time for me, come on.
Okay.
Double 6.
I've rolled a 9.
Ooh.
We've got a problem.
We've
I've
got a
rolled a 9.
problem.
I've rolled over my leadership, which means I am falling back, and we've got a very big problem. Right. So unfortunately, I am running away. So I'm going to roll 2 dice.
Running scared. I'm going to
rolling-
chase after you. You see, I'm not just going to let you get away like that.
Right. Well, I've rolled a 7.
Roll
So
a
I'm going to run 7 away,
Yep.
and you're going to try and chase me down.
I've got to match you or more,
Yeah.
and if I catch you, I eat you.
You're not. It's a 6.
Oh, no!
Yes. Yes, my Dryads will
Just.
survive
And I think
another
that means
day.
that I have just got to follow you 6. First combat is going to be this group of spearmen. As the theme goes, I am going to declare a challenge. Do you accept?
I do accept.
Wonderful.
Okay. So these two just having. It's just like
have a
it's
little
like
moment.
his third challenge now.
I know, and they're still just like battering each other.
Yeah.
And then for initiative order, my Tomb King actually gets to go first.
He does.
So he's got 4 attacks. He's going to be hitting you on 3s.
He's got only 2 hits. It's only 2. I could survive
You
this.
know what, though? I only need 2 at the moment for that bit. So wounding on 3s as well. So unfortunately, just the 1.
Just the 1. I need a 6.
So it's got AP, so
6 on regeneration.
regen.
Oh.
Do you know what? I saw that
I did.
for a moment there. I
did.
saw that and I
I
was
saw it
like, no.
Okay, so he's dead.
He is.
Right, but it's not over for me just yet. I've got my Dryad that's in combat with yours. The challenge.
Yep. See the challenge?
Oh,
Ooh.
I've hit twice.
Okay. See
And
if we can actually kill each other in a challenge this
wounded
time.
once.
There's no AP on that,
No.
so see if we.
No.
Oh. It was even no. I don't need to even say what I needed. He is fine.
Is this the sergeant that I shot and come
Yeah,
back to
he's the
life?
one that's just like I'm not bothered.
Doesn't care.
Really not bothered.
Right, my other Dryad into the spearman. 1 hit, 1 wound.
See if we can regen.
Please don't.
Yeah.
No! Okay, so
It counts for your combat res.
it does,
It's a silver lining.
but it's your attacks back now.
Yeah, there's gonna be no attacks back.
So the challenge.
Yeah, that's. I think he's got 1 attack. Or has he got no? He's got 2 for being the champion.
2
hasn't he?
attacks,
So he's
yeah.
got 2. So he's going to be hitting you on 4s though. So let's see what he can do.
2 hits.
All right, he's feeling feisty.
It's a problem.
5.
5 to wound though. No way! No.
Might kill him in a challenge.
6 up saves. 6 up regeneration. No! He's gone.
That's
Oh, I was hoping to win the
really
combat.
That's really good news for me. I'm happy with that.
Great news.
So I've
Yeah.
still actually got the attack of the spears left, you see. So I might just be able to clear off that last Dryad. Let's
3
see
attacks.
if I can put him out of his misery.
Don't do it.
So hitting on 4s. Oh, well, no, sorry, spoke too soon.
So you've won the combat by 2 kills. You have a standard bearer, which is 3. And then you've got 3 complete ranks. So 6.
Yep.
So I take a leadership check here, and hopefully I roll under my leadership.
Yeah.
A 7, which I have,
Okay, so you're under it, yep.
but the modifier.
Modifier.
So I'm going to fall back in basically good order, is what's going to happen here. So I'm going to roll 2 dice. I've rolled a 2, so I'm just going to move back directly 2 inches away from you. And then you can either stay where you are, or you could follow up.
I'm going to stay where I am.
Last combat to do is the Glade Lord.
And you are swifter than I. So
Pretty
after
swift.
you.
So I'm going to get 4 attacks here. I've got all hits. Now, I always wound on a 3.
Always, because he's got the.
Special spear.
That's it, special spear.
Okay. Okay, that is
Hey.
4. AP 2, so I'll go straight
into
through.
regen.
Straight into regeneration, yeah. 4 dead.
It's 4. So my champion's going to hit you back now.
Yeah.
So we need 4s. It's got 1. Can you get a 5? No, you
No.
can't. So unfortunately,
I win the
nothing
combat
back
there.
You do, yeah.
All right, so I've killed 4,
Yep.
but you've got 2 ranks, and also you've got
Banner.
a banner. So you lose by 1.
As well.
So
Not
just
too
one
bad, so just
run
one
to it.
regen.
Yeah, 1
See?
regen. You don't.
So close.
So 1 more dead. So that concludes your turn 3.
That does indeed. What a crazy turn 3. That miscast could have massively changed the game if I hadn't managed to save it on that roll and get probably the best outcome I could have hoped for. Annoyingly, those dryads are just refusing to die. They just keep running away and I keep having to chase them. So I'm not quite sure how we're looking at the moment. I think we're looking quite even, but we'll see what Steve's got up his sleeve for his next turn.
That wasn't too bad. Only lost the 1 Wild Rider, and I was kind of lucky there, I think. Chloe got quite unfortunate. She could have killed a few more. Next turn, that dragon has to go down. I can't believe Chloe managed to pull that out the bag with the old miscast, but I need to take it down there next turn, 100%. And now for a word from our sponsor, C Studios. They are the experts in providing professional miniature painting services, ensuring your armies always look their best on the battlefield. Whether you're a seasoned veteran or just starting out, C Studios can help bring your miniatures to life. Don't miss out on their quality craftsmanship. Right, Wild Riders, you know what to do by this point. You're charging. Okay, we got to get rid of those skeleton archers. I need to put everything, every single arrow that I can possibly muster needs to go into that dragon. It is -1 to hit, which is going to be challenging and is super hard to wound. But that Way Watcher in that tower, come on, you've done nothing all game. Time to do some work. So command in strategic phase, I need to rally with my unit here. So my leadership is 8. I need to roll under it. I have. Ooh. So these guys are just going to turn around and face you.
Yep, and that's it. Pretty much all they can do, isn't it now? So
yep. Then what we're going to do is some charges. I've only got 1 charge I want to make, and that is my riders into your skeletons.
Take out these last few archers.
They made it. So you can push those in if you don't mind.
Of course.
Amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I've got a little bit of movement to do here. So I'll just resolve that. And then 1 movement I will show you, just this guy here is going to fall back to basically this position here once these models have moved out of the way. Okay? Okay, the final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to charge my Dryad into this skeleton unit and try and just help out the leader.
Yeah, I think so.
He's in.
Oh, he's happily in.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I've decided to stay still because you've got those stupid dusty clouds.
Got a bit of a cloud going on.
Which I'm already -1 to hit them. Because of that, I don't want to move or anything. I am within half range, so I'm just hitting on 4s and 3s, depending on whether it's a normal guy or the sergeant.
Perfect.
First unit into... Actually, we'll go this close unit because I've got less options into here. Here we go. That's not great. That's
not quite what you wanted there, no.
That's pretty terrible, actually. It's just the 1 hit so far, and that will be a wound. Okay, so that is your toughness 5, so 2 wounds, please. No AP.
No AP.
4 up saves. You love it.
Loving that.
Next unit is going to try and have a go. Right, still pretty bad here. Looking for 3s. I mean, it's not... I got 2 wounds, though.
Okay,
I'll take it.
2 automatic, so...
And 1 more wound, so that is...
3 altogether?
3 altogether, yeah. 1. Do you regenerate, though? Hopefully not.
No. So he does go down to 5.
Right, final unit.
Yep.
Come on.
Into him still?
Into him. And they're still having a bad day. We need to look at these dice. No 6s, so looking for 6s now. Just 1 wound. Don't do it. Yes. Don't regenerate, please.
Oh, so close, but he is down to 4.
Right, the Way Watcher.
Oh.
Here we go. This is going to be 2 hits because he's ballistic for 7.
He's got quite good, isn't he?
Now, we're looking for some 5s here. Come on. 2 5s, and this is AP 2, so you get 6 up saves here.
6 up, 6 ups.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, regeneration.
Oh,
no! Right,
okay.
so he's down to 2 wounds. The Way Watcher finally has done something. Right,
he's hanging in there, though. He's hanging in there.
Yeah. Okay, so it's just combat next.
Where do you want to
go? We'll go with the Glade Riders.
I feel at this point I probably should just, take those poor 4 skeleton off. But you might whiff. You might whiff.
I probably will. So, hitting on 3s.
That's not so whiffy, Steve.
No.
Come on now.
Wounding on 3s.
That's a bit whiffier.
But that is 4 dead.
Oh.
You get 4 regenerations.
Let's see if we can do it.
Regenerated 1.
So we're down to 1.
2 ponies. Okay. 1 pony's hit. 1 pony's wounded. You got a 6 up save for me.
I think so. I'm feeling it.
You're feeling it? Okay. You're fine.
good.
Yeah, you love it. Okay. So in that case, you get to punch me back.
I'm not quite sure how well he's going to punch.
one.
But we'll try. We'll try.
4.
No,
Okay,
fine,
you've done
I've
it.
got it.
Yeah.
I think it's 5s again.
It was 5s to hits, yeah, and it's going to be 4s to wound.
Okay,
but,
right.
yeah.
That went exactly as planned.
You are going to lose that combat. And you regenerated once, but you did lose 3 models. So you basically lost by 4. And I've got a banner. So
You're asking me for 4 6s, I think, then.
yeah, I've seen you roll it. There we go.
Unfortunately not.
Last skeleton is dead. All right, and I'll just pivot them
Pivot.
so they can make another charge in a minute.
I'd rather they didn't.
They got more to kill.
I feel like we need to have a discussion about that.
Their job is not done. Right, okay, so Glade Lord time.
Because you are swifter and smarter than I.
I certainly am. You know it. He's going to kill another rank here. So 4 attacks. He's hit 4 times. Wounding on 3s here. Okay, now, whoa.
Oh, that means...
I've got Killing Blow. No regenerations on those. However, this one you can regenerate on a 6-up.
Is AP, I take it, on his weapon?
It's AB2.
Cool.
Yeah.
No,
so 4 dead.
He really just...
Okay, next up I've got my Dryad. 1 hit. No wounds.
Oh, you couldn't get the last one in that rank, unfortunately.
No, so you get to hit me back with your sergeant, but because I charged, you can also fight with your spears, I believe.
Okay, that's cool. So that will mean, due to them being spears, do I get my 2 ranks for this then?
You do.
So because I've lost some from the front rank, that means I think we've worked it out. Is it 7?
7 attacks.
7 attacks back on you. Do you know what? I'm going to go for the Dryad.
Makes sense.
I'm going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Fed up with it.
Cool. Hitting on 4. 2 hits. No wounds. Okay.
Wow.
So I win the combat here.
Yep.
I've killed 4, but you've got a rank, and you've got a banner.
Got a banner.
So I've won by 2 basically.
2.
Show me
So
2 little
regions.
checks. Yeah.
Cool. So another one goes. So that's that last rank there.
So that concludes my turn, and it's going to be over to your turn 4. Glade Lord, just putting in a shift as always. I really like that Killing Blow ability. That is super cool, just picking up models, and that stops those skeletons from regenerating. And the Way Watcher, I mean, finally, you did something. And now, I have a feeling though, that dragon's going to heal himself, because I've put him down to 2 wounds, but I didn't quite kill him. Wild Riders, you've done your job as always, and I think, do you know what? I'm happy with you. You've put a great performance in today. Pat yourselves on the back.
That was quite an interesting turn. So Steve's shooting was kind of a bit hit or miss. So he whiffed a bit with the archers, but he has still managed to whittle the dragon down. So kind of hanging in there with the 2 wounds. Hopefully I can make it to the end of the game. Pretty crucial to keep them there. And also, those Wild Riders, I mean, I knew those archers were goners the minute they charged in, so no surprises there. That Glade Guard Captain, Lord, whatever his name is, he is working overtime. He is whittling down that unit. It's going to be a bit of a slog to see if I can keep them there. Hopefully this turn I will finally get rid of all those Dryads that just seem unkillable at this point. There's always the pesky couple left. I think for the most part it's just about sort of staying alive and hanging in there and hoping that I can claim having the most models on the tower at the end of the game. I've healed the wound on the Hierophant, so he's up to 3 at the moment. We're going to risk doing some more magic. Let's hope we don't see the double ones again.
Yeah, okay. What are you going to start with?
I'm going to start with the Incantation of Desiccation.
Okay.
Which I'm going to put onto the Dryads.
Kill them off. Yeah.
Just going to try and get them. So, casting value of 10. Unfortunately, that's not quite enough.
But it's not perils.
But it's not a peril, so, you know.
Curse of Years
some positives
next?
for that. And yeah, so Curse of Years, again, I'm going to put it onto those Dryads.
Yeah.
No, just off.
He's not such good at the magic, is he?
No, he's having a bit of a bad day, I think.
Yeah.
So on to some charging then. This unit of spearmen with the Tomb Kings are going to charge into the archers. due to the closeness, I don't think you're able to react.
Don't think so.
No. And due to the closeness again, I think
You're just in.
we're just in, aren't we? Final bit of movement. These archers are just going to use their movement to pivot.
Shoot my guys.
And we're gonna see if we can get rid of those last two, if we can get lucky.
You charging in here or you flaming?
Oh, I think I'm gonna go for the charge. Actually, I think it might be a bit more reliable, bit more attacks, bit more stomp.
Well, I think
Might
you're in
just be
though.
able to get them. Yeah.
You made it.
That concludes the movement. So let's go on to shooting. So we're going to have the 1 unit of archers that are left. Again, because they've moved, it's only going to be the front 8 shooting into the reindeers. So hitting on 5s.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's looking a little bit better.
No, I don't like this. That is 5.
But wounding.
5 hits on 4s.
So
2 wounds.
okay, that could just be enough. If you
right.
if you could really mess these saves up, I'd be so happy to
I've
get
got
rid.
5.
I want to get rid of those wild riders. Come on,
Come on, Wild Riders. These have been MVP for me.
they're good. They are good.
Okay, it's fine. I've got safety
Ooh,
tattoos.
Safety tattoos. Come on, give me another double 1.
Come on, 2 6s. Double 6, double 6. Come
Yeah,
on.
you're not allowed to drop them in. You got to roll them.
Is that not the rules?
Can you imagine?
They're gone. They're gone. The Wild
Do you
Riders
know
are
what?
gone.
That is a real moral victory for the Tomb Kings after the carnage
Pass them
these
over.
guys have been doing.
You guys, you've done me well. You've done me proud. I mean, they've killed what?
They good chunk. The
3 chariots, 8 cavalry.
8 cavalry, 16 archers. I mean, they've definitely made their points back, for sure.
They've done a job. Okay, so next up is the combat phase then.
Yeah, so...
Let's start. Dragon?
yeah, let's go with the dragon.
Yeah.
So a spell that has not yet been cast that we haven't seen is a combat spell.
This is with the dragon.
This is with the dragon. So it's called the Dwellers Below, and
Okay.
it's cast on a 7.
Should be pretty easy then. But I've seen you roll
say
double
that, you
ones.
say that.
7.
Okay, so it's happened.
Okay,
so
what happens now?
We are going to place a small template
Okay,
so that the central hole is directly over the centre of the unit.
let's do that.
Template in place. Let's see how far it scatters. It's direct,
Bang on
so
target.
no scatter.
Well, that's all 3.
So they all suffer a single strength free hit, but there's no AP. So just a simple
5s.
strength free hit.
Just 1.
1.
Okay, 6 up saves. No, 6 up regeneration. No.
Oh, you got rid of
lose
1. That's pretty good.
That is pretty big because I would have thought that
Yep.
I will fight before you.
Yeah, because your initiative was higher, it was pretty important to try and use that spell and just whittle you down.
3s hit, so 4s hit, sorry. And then 5s to wound. 1 wound, please.
Okay. Any AP on those?
Nope.
It's not, is there? So,
You're okay.
fine.
So your attack's back now.
So he's got 5 attacks.
Yep.
So let's get some 4s. 3s to wound.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So I need 3 6-up regenerations. Still 2 dead. Okay.
It.
They are
Finally
gone.
got rid of those dryads at last. Right, let's start with the Tomb King. We're kind of striking at the same time, but for ease of showing, we'll
Yeah.
roll. So hitting on 3s.
2 hits.
Okay.
All right.
He's pretty strong though, so
Two
wounding on
wounding.
2s.
1 dead.
1 dead.
Okay. So my archers get to fight at the exact same time. So I'm going to get 7 attacks so I could get 7 into front rank. I mean, I've hit well. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, that. Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Shame I can't use my arrow tips in combat.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 3 wounds though, please. No AP, so just 5 up saves.
Cool.
And regenerations.
Regens, yep.
Oh, 2.
okay.
Archers killing
bad.
2. All right.
The Spearman's attacks. So hitting you on 4s.
Okay, it's 2.
Bad, not too bad.
4s again.
Wounding you on 4s, yeah. Okay.
It's 2 more dead. Okay, so you've won the combat.
Yeah.
Because you've got the extra 2 ranks. You've also killed an extra
banner.
model, and you got a banner.
Yeah.
So I've lost by.
So I really want you to roll big here. Come
I
on.
did kill 2, didn't I?
You did kill 2.
So that's not too bad.
No,
yet.
not the worst, but if you could fail the leadership.
I rolled a 2 and a 6. So that is 8. So that is my leadership of 8. Now, unfortunately, that means I'm just going to fall back and then.
normally. Yeah.
So I'm going to fall back. Okay, so I've fallen back in good order. The 10 that I rolled, which is pretty massive, and you're choosing to.
I'm going to stay put. I'm going to stay next to the tower. I'm quite happy there. which leaves us with the last combat here. And I think you get to go first here.
I do.
Yeah.
So, go first of all, my Glade Lord. Can he kill another 4? Come on.
I'm really hoping not.
He's missed. He's dropped a hit. Okay, and then I am wounding on 3s. It's only 1.
He's got AP though, hasn't he?
AP
So
too.
straight onto the regen, but he does get 1.
Yep. It's okay, and then it will just be the Dryad. 1 hit. 1 wound.
5 up. No.
Regen.
We get the regen.
No,
Typical.
2.
So that would leave me with
3 in the fighting rank.
3 in
so
the
you've
fighting
got the
rank.
Sergeant plus 2 others. And you're hitting the Dryad again?
Yeah, let's try and get rid of it.
4s. Followed by... You remember this is an ongoing combat. You also get the 3 spearmen behind. So you get 3 more attacks.
Oh, okay. So it's 3.
They missed.
Okay. Because they were forgotten about, they were like...
That's it. So I killed 2. You've got a banner, so I win by 1.
Okay. So I'll
One
do a
regeneration.
test.
Yeah. Okay.
So another one goes.
Another one dead. So that concludes your turn.
Yeah, that does. It was pretty quick. Yeah.
You finally killed the Dryads.
I know. There's still one lingering over here, though. So I think the aim of this entire game,
all the
if
trees.
anything, at least let me get that last Dryad.
Just complete deforestation, yeah.
Just clear the way.
All right, so it's going to be the Wood Elves, turn 5.
To wrap up my turn 4, didn't quite go as well as I wanted. Really whiffed on the powers there. Think that's going to turn out to be quite crucial. Haven't really killed enough of what I wanted to either, so I think I'm going to have to put in a lot of work going into turn 5.
That was a good turn from Chloe. Killed the Wild Riders, killed the Dryads in combat, and that combat spell coming off. And then also, well, there was just so many things. We also had then making the charge into the archers has meant I've kind of lost the foothold in the tower, and I've just got the one Way Watcher left in there. So, yeah, the tower, unfortunately, I've lost it. We're grateful to have Frontline Gaming as our sponsor. They're a truly one-stop shop for all your gaming needs, from terrain and mats to an extensive range of miniatures in the United States. Plus, their community-focused events are known to foster what we call the Warhammer 40k spirit. So if you want to start playing an event and you're truly passionate about the game, then make sure you attend one of the next Frontline Gaming events. Okay, Dragon, it's time to go down now. You've had a good showing for now. But it's time for you to go sit back on the shelf. Okay, so it's my turn 5. I don't have a huge amount to do apart from kill.
I think,
this
yeah,
dragon.
I was about to say, I think it's going to be quite obvious what the aim of this turn is for you.
Yeah. Now, I don't want this spearman unit to charge both of these units. So I'm just going to move one unit over here.
Okay.
Just to get in the way.
Block my way.
I'm going to do some blocking. Yeah. So they're going to move 5 inches just to there. And then all of my shots are going to go into this thing, okay?
Yep. Are you going to start with a unit that will have the minus? Do they get the minus for moving?
They will.
So we'll start with them.
Let's do those first. So I'm looking for 4s on the red, 5s on the orange, but 6 is auto wound. So come on, all the 6s. Okay, that's 2 6s, a hit, another hit. Okay, I'll take it. And now looking for 6s here because that would be Armor Bane, which is what I really want. No, that is 1 wound. So 3 saves for me, please. Could do it. Come on.
No AP on these.
No AP. So... Come on. No, Chloe, don't do that to me. Right. Okay.
You have to try a bit harder.
I'm gonna.
Sorry.
2, 4, 6, 7 shots from the unit that you've already killed with the spearmen. Okay,
Ooh,
they
that's a bit
automatically
whiffy.
hit. That is very whiffy. Yeah. Okay, 2 more saves, please. You owe me 2 fails now. You've had 3 passes.
Oh,
there we go.
Okay.
Regeneration on those 5 ups, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Don't do it. No!
Ooh,
2
got
wounds left.
1.
Okay.
Ooh, dramatic now. It's getting close. I think it's going to be that the elf in the tower.
Way Watcher time.
Come on, then.
I'm fancying these 2 little yellow dice.
Oh, go on, then.
Come on. Way Watcher
Get
time.
that VT magic.
So.
Oh, okay. That makes
2 hits.
Makes a big difference, that.
We're in for a chance here. I need 2 5s.
Really like a double 1.
Double 5.
In the kindest way possible.
I'm going to double 6 it. That's a 2.
Wow.
The 5 was out of the tray.
Oh, you got to go. Oh. You've got 1 unit left, haven't you, of archers?
Do you know what I need? Is more Wild Riders.
You need at least 2 wounds. That's what you need.
Come on. Next unit. 6s.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. That's big.
Here
That's
we go.
big.
Here we
yeah.
go. Here we
okay.
go. Here we go. He's missed though. So I've got 2 natural hits 5s. Okay, this is 5 saves now.
Ooh, okay. I don't think I've got the ability for this, but we'll see. We'll see. So we need 4s.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I need one of these to be a 6.
Right, Chloe. I just need you to fail one of these regenerations. Please. Come on, just give me a break.
Yes! He's there. 1 wound left.
It just won't go down.
Yeah. And do you know what's going to be even better?
This
Heal himself a wound back next turn.
So, combat.
Yep, okay, let's see if you can kill some skellies. Come on, make yourself feel better.
I'm gonna.
Come on.
Come on,
Which are you
champion.
starting with?
The big guy.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you know you were supposed to be making yourself feel better, right?
He's getting tired. He's done nothing. He's done absolutely nothing. Okay.
Oh, the dryads. The
2
dryad
hits.
hit,
1 wound from the dryad. Could this be enough to kill a model?
though.
It could be.
Yeah, it is.
kill
Yeah,
the
you
model.
definitely got one there. Going into the dryad, I want to get rid of it.
All right, yeah. 4s.
4s. That's not bad, you know.
Right, that's quite a good roll, that, actually.
That's
I need-
kind of, that's what you should have done.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
You're
you. Thank you. Thank you.
5s though.
Yeah.
You try and get rid. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been talking big.
Yeah.
That was some instant karma
That
my
was
way
some
then.
humble pie for you, wasn't it?
The dice god was like, "Excuse me."
So we've got a drawn combat because you've got a banner.
I think that's the end of your turn.
I think it is, yeah.
All right.
Well, that was a bit of a whiffer. But that is Warhammer for you, and sometimes apparently dice tell stories, and they wanted to tell a story today that that dragon's just got to keep on going. Thanks, Playon. It's always in my mind now.
Steve's turn there. I mean, how did he not manage to kill the dragon that turn? That was some really unlucky rolling, but lucky for me because it's. I need that dragon to stick around because it's going to mean pretty bad things for me if it goes. I'm going to heal a wound.
Cool.
Obviously, like
Great.
straight away, like I'm not even going to mess about
No,
with
you're
that.
not.
I'm going to do some spells.
Go on then.
Because that seems to be, I don't know, actually I don't. You see, it's risky business, this spell stuff, because if I miscast,
That's true.
he's only on 2 wounds.
That's true, actually.
So I'm like, oh,
And
don't I?
What does -1 toughness really even do for you? I'm a toughness 3 elf.
Do you know what? I think I'm going to play it a little bit safe here because I am concerned he has only got 2 wounds left. That
Yes.
could be huge. It'd be amusing to get him to turn 6.
So you're going to charge.
Yeah, I'm going to charge. So he can go straight on in. I think it's pretty obvious what we're going to do here. We're just going to
charge as
charge
well.
on it in there. Combat then.
Yeah, where do you want to start?
I mean, the tradition dictates we go with the dragon.
So 7 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
They mean business.
Pretty
We
tough
have
though. Yeah,
5s.
so
2 wounds, please.
2 wounds. Okay, is there any AP on that?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm hitting you with sticks. You've failed 1.
Oh,
No way. Do you regenerate though on a
let's
5
see. Oh no. Okay, so
Okay.
we are. Do you know what? That was handy healing that wound though, because
You would have
otherwise
died.
That would have been
Pretty bad.
dead.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll start with the guy on top, who is lazy as ever.
Yeah, you won't kill
So let's
anything, will he?
see what he does. So I think he's hitting you on probably 4s now because I've not lowered you in any way.
1 hit.
1 hit. Let's see if we can wound you.
No.
So 5 attacks from the dragon.
4s.
Hopefully,
3 hits.
not bad.
2s to wounds.
2s to wound. Okay.
Okay, 2 dead. Stomp your feet.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see, D6. 3.
Okay, 2s to wound. 3 more
Okay,
dead.
yep.
So I've lost by 4.
Yep.
My leadership is 8. So I fall back in good order.
But they've fallen back in good order though, haven't they? So I can't chase them and eat them. No, I'm going to stay where I am.
You gonna stay where you are?
Yeah, I'm going to stay where I am.
So falling back there. Which combat next?
We'll do this one here, doing the charge.
Okay. So we fight at the same
Fight
time
at the same
again.
time, exactly like we did earlier.
So you are Lord.
So he's got 4 attacks,
Yep.
hitting on 3s.
Yep. Okay.
Not bad, not
3
bad.
hits. 2s. 3 dead.
Yeah.
Okay, my attacks. Not great.
That-
Only 2 hits.
Okay, then.
1 wound.
1 wound. 1 wound. No AP on that though, is there? So,
Regenerate.
yeah. Oh, there we
Love
go.
it. Now your spearman
Yes.
attacks. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks back. Wounding on falls.
Ooh, double fall.
2 more dead. Okay. Right, so I've lost combat by a significant amount there.
Quite a bit there.
You've got an extra rank as well, so that basically gets rid of the extra wound that I had done. You've also got banished. You've basically won by 7.
That's a big chunk, isn't it?
Yeah. So I need to roll under. I
Yep.
have. So I'm going to fall back in good order. An 8.
I'm not going to pursue you. I'm going to stay next to my tower.
Good choice.
Quite happy where I am.
Right, next combat. Can the Lord finally kill this unit?
I mean, if he whiffs as bad as he did last time, no.
So hit 3 hits.
Yep.
3s.
Ooh.
2 instant deads.
Okay, yep.
And 1 dead, but you can regenerate.
So let's see if we can. Nope, so that's 3.
Then the Dryad misses. Can you kill the Dryad with 4 attacks?
It's not been going well so far with that, so I'm not sure, really. Let's see what we can do.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
3 hits.
3 hits, isn't it? So
5 to wound. 2 wounds.
Right, okay.
6 up. Want another one of those? Okay. He does regenerate. 6 up. No, the Dryad is finally gone. So you've got a banner. You lost 3, killed 1, so that's a difference of 2. You lost by 1.
Yep. So I'll do a quick test. Yep. So that is.
You lose 1 more because of combat resolution.
That concludes my turn 5. Pretty happy with that. Dragon's still going, clinging on to life, and your guys look like they're just running away at the moment.
That was another impressive turn from Chloe there, and really seeing the force now with these Tomb Kings, like making those charges, absolutely smashing those archers to pieces. And I got very fortunate with my flea rolls that I managed to get further enough away so I didn't get hacked down, because that would have been a massive problem. Yeah, this is now my final turn. I think the moral victory is if I can just kill him.
Yep, 100%.
I don't want to move because I don't want to take any more modifiers. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a cheeky move block here. I'm going to give you the 1 unit to kill.
Okay, okay.
That's what we're going to do. But I'm going to stay over enough distance away so that if you charge me, then I can still stand and shoot.
Yep,
That's what
makes
we're gonna
sense.
do. The 5 shots here into him. But actually, they're suffering -2. We'll go for this unit here because
Yeah,
they're
they
not
are.
suffering any
Yeah,
minuses.
yeah. Go for the units with no minuses.
Yeah, so we've got 7, 2, 4, 6, 7, yeah. So -1 because of that dust. But looking for 6s. Got a 6. And
okay.
again, a huge whiff. What's going on?
I mean, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
It's so dusty. That's a wound.
Okay.
2 saves, please. 2 4-ups.
I'm feeling it.
Failed
Oh.
1, 5 up. Can you roll a 5? Yes! Next unit of archers. Come on. 2 6s. And a hit.
Stop moving.
Looking for a 5.
6s.
That's a 5.
Oh,
That's
okay.
3 saves
You've made,
this
yeah,
time.
that's a bit
3
trickier.
saves this
That's
time.
a bit trickier. Right. So 4s. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
you need to roll 3
I think you've got him.
Let's hope so.
Ah.
He's gone. He's
So
gone.
he goes up in
See you later,
a
dragon.
big old puff of dust.
Now, I've killed you, so that means the unit that killed you has got to take a leadership check.
Yep.
I'm past it. I'm okay. Otherwise,
You're not scared of the cloud of dust that just kind of went poof.
Okay, so the Way Watcher can now shoot into
It
here.
doesn't have to be wasted on the dragon.
2 hits.
Yep.
3s. AP 2, so straight through.
And I don't actually have any regen now because now that the dragon is dead, I start to crumble.
So I'm definitely going to get rid of the sergeant because
Yep.
you can. Oh, do I put 2 wounds onto your character? No, we'll go sergeant and another guy. Next up, we've got these 5 guys. They have moved, so this is going to be 5 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. That's that's auto wounds. That one. 3 saves, please. No AP.
There's no AP.
2 more dead.
So it's 2 more in that spear unit, yep.
Yep. Right. So combat phase. We just got the Lord.
Yep. Can he get rid of these last 2?
I hope so. 3s. 2 hits. 1 at a time. 3.
Oh.
That's 1 instant dead. Come on.
Ah. See if you can.
5s. Okay.
Okay.
Always hit. 4s.
What?
Okay. Do I save? Got a shield and light armor. 5 up. No, takes a wound.
Oh, he actually takes a wound.
All right. So that is a drawn combat then,
That
because
is,
I've already
yep,
killed
we're
one,
level.
and you've done a wound, so that's a drawn combat. You don't have a shield, so yeah. Cool. All right, so that concludes my turn. Finally, it's gone down, and yeah, I just hope it's enough. I've lost the tower. I've got no way of getting that back. But killing the warlord and the general can be quite good, so it might be enough for me to win the game. I hope it's enough. But either way, this game has been absolutely awesome, and I've loved every single minute of it. From the miscasts to the flank charges, the nostalgia is too real.
Pretty bad there having the dragon die. Steve finally got him. So for me, that's also my general that's gone. So moving into the next turn, I'm actually going to start crumbling. There's nobody there to hold the skeletons together to get that regen. I think that's going to mean I'm going to lose a few, and it might mean that I might not hold that tower, but we'll see. My turn 6, there's not too much that I can do now. I'm crumbling. There's not a lot of attacking power left, so I'm just going to have to hold on. That's all I can hope for in turn 6, and make sure that the casualties aren't too bad.
What are you doing?
Not much, really. I think that unit's pretty much going to stay put, and I'm going to move the archers.
But first, you've forgotten you might crumble.
Oh, I was hoping you'd forget. We got to figure out how I crumble now, because it's
So you need to take a leadership check.
a little bit awkward, isn't it?
Each of your units.
All right.
And
So for my Tomb King unit, I believe I get to use his leadership,
which is 10.
which is 10. So
Pretty good.
yeah. So let's see if I can roll
Yeah,
10.
you're fine.
So they're fine.
Right, this guy here,
He's having a bad time. He's probably about to literally
5.
just.
he's got leadership 5.
Yeah. Watch me roll high now.
He's
Typical,
crumbled.
isn't it?
He's
Yep.
crumbled.
So he removes himself.
Skelly Wellies are also a 5. Come on. 6.
Oh, okay. So how many?
Just the one.
Just by the one.
Just the one.
That's not too bad then.
All right.
That's not too bad. How close to the real estate do we need to be?
3 inches. Yeah.
Okay.
You can be here and still be within 3.
No, I'm not going to charge.
You're going to stay where you are?
Yeah,
Is that because you're worried about my volley fire?
yeah, I'm like, actually, do you know what? I've got my building. I'm just going to move.
Do you want to shoot with them?
Yeah, I guess I could, couldn't I? Because they can't move close enough to be within 3, because sadly they
You could
can't
shoot
mark.
these guys away.
Right, hitting you on 5s.
Let's do it.
That's a lot of 4s.
2 hits.
That is a lot of 4s.
If you were hitting on 4s, you'd be loving
Would be
life.
great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Wounding on 4s though.
Yep.
So take it. That's
One
fine.
archer dead. Okay, so that will conclude the game.
There we are.
It's been an absolutely awesome game.
It's so close.
It's been brilliant.
Really
so we
good.
now need to total up the combat or the game resolution.
Yes.
I think it's fair to say that you've got the tower.
Yeah, it's
Although
mine.
I've still got the Way Watcher up there, you've got more models. So we now need to total up how many units have died, what
Okay.
units are reduced to a certain level, how many banners have been killed in combat, and all that
A
stuff.
lot for us to work out.
And then we're going to find out who's won the game. Pretty quick turn there from Chloe. Obviously, we had a little bit of crumbling and no regenerations now, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, she's obviously consolidated around that tower, and I think it's well and truly Chloe's. Chloe, the scores are in. Now, you get a certain amount of points depending on what happens. You've got 200 extra because you hold the tower.
I really tried to keep that tower, so, you know, there's a slight victory there.
You get points for killing banners in combat.
Which, unfortunately...
You shot.
Yep.
Yeah, and I don't have any banners. And you get points for killing units. But you've done an amazing job at just...
Peppering.
Yes.
Yeah.
But not fully committing.
I tried,
Yeah.
but you were just too good.
Well, thank you. And I did kill your generals, which gave me some extra points. And because I did kill the big dragon, he's worth a lot.
He was, yeah. He was a swinger in that. That
Yeah.
was, points-wise, was quite crucial.
So you scored 620, and I scored 1,226.
Yeah, a little bit.
So I may have lost the tower, I may have lost the battle today, but I think I've won the war,
Yeah.
which is absolutely awesome. But honestly, Games Workshop, thank you so much for sending both of us our preview copies.
So much fun.
We have had
much fun.
the best time.
I mean, that dragon, he held in there. Epic miscast.
It's all about the Wild Riders.
No, nobody cares about those. It's all about the dragon.
No, everyone cares about the Wild
But
Riders.
thank you for the game, Steve.
It's been awesome.
So epic.
And
so epic.
I literally can't wait to play again.
Yeah.
I just want another...
Gonna have a rematch over our tower.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Right now?
No.
Okay.
Joking.
Anyway, Chloe, thank you so much.
you.
Chloe, where can people find you?
People can find me over on Instagram. I'm Lady_Khaine.
We'll put that in the description below.
Yeah, put that down below. That's pretty much the main place for me at the moment.
Okay, and what do you specialise on your channel or on your Instagram?
Pretty much all the systems. So I do a lot of painting, also play when I get the time. I think though Old World is going to steal my heart this year. I think that is going to be my main.
You're going to come back to here, do more battle reports?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
100%.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Right, well, Chloe, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
I just want to say a massive thank you to Chloe for coming onto the game today. It was absolutely awesome. And also a massive thank you to Play on Tabletop. Play on Tabletop are our friends all the way across the Atlantic and have massively inspired us and helped us with our production value. So a huge thank you to the entire team at Play on Tabletop because it is helping us do more and more like this. So we really hope you've enjoyed that. And if you haven't done so, go and follow Play On because their content is also awesome if you're into wargaming. And we'll see you on the next video.